Is American dream really dying? The question echoing across the world. Right now, millions across the globe are asking the same question. What is happening to America? Hey everyone, welcome to Learn Something Everyday channel where we talk, learn, and discover new things every single week. If you're curious about everything and wanting to have a little bit of information about everything, well, you are in the right channel because here we've got something for everyone. So stick around until the end because I bet you don't want to miss every single details of our topic for today. The current state of America, immigration, homelessness, the economy, and the uncertain future of the American dream. A country once seen as the symbol of opportunity, a nation built by immigrants, dreamers, and risk takers, a land whose mythology shaped entire generation with hope. Today faces a different kind of spotlight. Homelessness is rising in major cities. Migrants are crossing the border in record numbers. Inflation has shaken families. Politics is deeply divided. Violence appears in headlines every week. And many say the American dream is slipping away. So let's take a deep, honest journey through history, pain, progress, and possibility. Through what America is today and what it still might become tomorrow. Chapter 1: Immigration. A broken system or a broken promise. America was built by immigrants, and that's not a slogan, that's history. From Europeans fleeing war, to Asians seeking work and stability, to Latin American families escaping violence and poverty. Yet in 2025, immigration has become one of the nation's most controversial battlegrounds. The border crisis. Record numbers of migrants are arriving at the southern border. Some are fleeing cartel violence. Some are escaping collapsed economies. Some are simply trying to give their children a chance at life. But America's system, old, slow, and politically paralyzed, was never built to process this many people this fast. This creates overcrowded shelters, overwhelmed cities, political anger, confusion among migrants, humanitarian challenges, and rising tension across communities. Every politician promises a solution. Yet every election leaves the problem largely unchanged. The immigrant reality. Immigrants today face rising living costs, job shortages, legal backlogs that takes years, discrimination, misinformation, and the constant fear of being set back. Yet still they come. And the question is, why? Because even in its chaos, America represents something powerful. A possibility that life could be better than where it started. Chapter 2: Homelessness. The nation's open wound. Walk the streets of Los Angeles, San Francisco, Portland, New York, Chicago, Philadelphia. You will see tents under bridges, people living in cars, entire families sleeping on sidewalks. Homelessness in America is not a single issue. It is a symptom of deeper cracks. Housing costs have exploded. Rent has outpaced wages for decades. A small apartment in a big city can cost more than what many people earn in a month. Mental health care is inaccessible. Post-pandemic trauma, depression, and untreated disorders are surging. Yet resources are scarce. Addiction crisis. Fentanyl has devastated communities, leaving many trapped in cycles of dependency. Veterans forgotten. Thousands of veterans, people who served the nation, struggle with PTSD, disability, and homelessness. Stagnant wages. For many, full time work is no longer enough to escape poverty. What makes homelessness uniquely heartbreaking is this: it's not just about losing a home, it's about losing stability, identity, and dignity. And America watches this happen on its own streets every single day. Chapter 3: The Economic Reality, Recovery or Illusion. Economists argue. Some say America is recovering, some say it's collapsing. Most people living in it feel something in between. Wages versus prices. Even though wages have increased, prices have increased faster too. Groceries, gas, rent, electricity, medical bills, insurance, childcare. Everything costs more and feels heavier. Jobs are plentiful, but stability isn't. Many jobs available today are low paying, temporary, part time, without benefits, easily replaced by automation. So while the economy may look strong on paper, everyday people feel weaker. The wealth gap. America now has billionaires whose wealth surpasses entire countries, while millions live paycheck to paycheck. Two Americas exist side by side, and the gap between them grows every year. Chapter 4: Is the American Dream Dying? For decades, the American dream was simple: work hard, follow the rules, and you can build a better life. But today, many believe that dream is fading. Why people say the dream is dying? First, home ownership is almost unreachable for young people. Second, college debt is crushing. Third, healthcare is expensive. Fourth, the middle class is shrinking. Fifth, immigration has become more complicated than ever. Sixth, salaries no longer match living costs. Seventh, uncertainty overshadows opportunity. The dream is not dead, but it has become harder, more expensive, and more exclusive. What used to be achievable with discipline and work now requires sacrifice, luck, and sometimes generational support. Chapter 5: But why are people still dreaming of America? Despite all the chaos, despite the conflict, despite the rising costs, political storms, homelessness, immigration crisis, and economics uncertainty, millions of people still dream of stepping foot in America. Why? Because even in its brokenness, America still offers things many nations do not: legal rights, economic opportunity, safety from violence, freedom of expression, merit based success, education, global mobility, diverse communities, and the possibilities to reinvent yourself. In many countries, it doesn't matter how hard you work, your situation will never change. But in America, even with hardship, there's still a chance, a real chance of changing your destiny. That hope is powerful, and that's why the dream survives. Chapter 6: Life Lessons from America's Current Struggles. A dream must evolve or it dies. The American dream is not dead, but it must adapt to modern reality, where opportunities exist, but require new skills and new strategies. Hard work alone is no longer enough. Today, success requires creativity, resilience, adaptability, constant learning, emotional strength. The world has changed, and so must the mindset. Systems must change too. America will need to reform immigration, housing, healthcare, wage standards, mental health services, drug treatment programs. Without systematic change, the dream becomes a myth instead of a goal. Unity is more valuable than politics. America's biggest threat is not immigrants, not inflation, not the economy. It is division. A divided country cannot solve a single problem. A united one can rebuild a nation. Despair is easy. Hope takes courage. Every immigrant who jumps into unknown danger to reach America. Every homeless person who wakes up hoping tomorrow will be different. Every worker struggling to survive the economy. They all carry something stronger than fear. Hope. And hope is the fuel of all change. Chapter 7. How people can still hold on to the American dream. First, upgrade skills, not just work hard. The dream today belongs to those who learn digital skills, entrepreneurship, online business, advanced trades, communication, financial literacy. The world rewards skills, not just effort. Second, build community. Immigrants thrive most when they find support, networks, cultural groups, mentors. Nobody succeeds alone. Third, save, invest, and plan. The American dream is no longer earn and spend. It's earn, save, invest, and grow. Fourth, be mentally prepared for hardship. The first years in America are often the hardest. Homesickness, job struggles, discrimination, all real. But those who succeed stay focused on long-term goals. Fifth, don't compare your journey. Everyone's path is different. Some rise fast, some slow. What matters is consistency. Sixth, believe in the dream. Even if it looks different now, the dream is not a mansion, a sports car, and a huge salary. Today, the modern American dream is safety, stability, opportunity, upward mobility, freedom to choose your life, and that dream, though challenged, still exists. In closing, America, a nation in crisis and in possibility. America right now is wounded, conflicted, divided, struggling, but America is also resilient. Innovative, diverse, creative, and filled with millions who wake up every day trying to make their life better for themselves and their families. The American dream has not died. It's simply been tested, reshaped, challenged by modern realities. And maybe that's the lesson for all of us. Dreams don't die easily. They grow tougher. They transform. They bend with time. And so must we. For everyone who still dreams of stepping onto American soil, hold your dream tightly. Prepare for difficulty. Prepare for sacrifice. Prepare for change. But also prepare for possibility. Because even in its struggles, America remains one of the few countries where your story can change forever. Alright, if you had fun watching and listening to this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button as well as the bell button for you to get notified whenever I posted a new video, and also share the good vibes. And don't forget to drop a comment what you want to talk about next. Thank you and see you on our next video only here at Learn Something Everyday channel. Bye!